The worst jobs in fiction. First up, we got working at the Krusty Krab, the most successful and richest business in all the Bikini Bottom. Now, you'd expect this place to be the nicest and probably the best paying restaurant. I mean, the Bikini Bottom couldn't even function without it. Well, not only does the Krusty Krab probably smell like absolute shit, the pay is atrocious. Like, you'd actually be losing money working there because Mr. Krabs is so goddamn greedy, he charges his own employees just to work there. On top of all that, he doesn't give a shit about you. Like, he would gladly torment you for an extra buck. Like, we ain't forgetting the time he sold SpongeBob's soul for 62 cents. And to make matters worse, Plankton's always pulling up trying to steal the secret formula. The customers are insane, and then there's always something crazy going on in the Krusty Krab. Just imagine how Squidward feels, bro. Like, what did my boy do to deserve this torture? Squidward must have died and is in hell right now because no one deserves this. Prayers for Squidward, man. Prayers for Squidward. Everyone wants to be Spider-Man. I mean, it's badass. You get spider senses, web swinging abilities, super strength, insane durability, and a sick-ass suit. But everyone forgets that Spider-Man's life is actually straight ass. Like, he'd be going through the dumbest shit for no reason. Losing Uncle Ben, watching Gwen die, losing his baby daughter, and one of the worst ones is meeting his long-lost parents after years just to find out that they're robots that the Green Goblin made just to fuck with him. Being Spider-Man sucks so bad, even the writers joke about. Like, there was a short story where Peter meets with a council of other Spider-Men to ask them why his life sucks so much. At first, they're like, what do you mean? Our life is great, right guys? And everyone else is like, yeah, what do you mean? But it turns out they were just trolling him the whole time, and actually all of their lives suck, and they just tell him to suck it up because that's what it means to be Spider-Man. Man, that is depressing as hell. This is one of the worst ones by far. So your job is to go outside the walls, which is infested with these ugly ass titans that will eat you alive the first chance they get. You're pretty much guaranteed to die unless you're a main character. But even then, your chances are very slim. Even if you somehow survive, you still gotta deal with all that trauma for the rest of your life. And yeah, being eaten alive sucks and everything, but the worst part about this job is just how embarrassing it is. Like, imagine going out like, no, please don't eat me. Man, shut up. Like, that's just embarrassing. Okay, so imagine this. There's this guy in your city. Every day he drives around like an absolute maniac, kills everyone he sees, and just genuinely tries to be an asshole in every way possible. You, a police officer, are tasked to track this guy down and, well, kill his dumb ass. So after a bunch of cops die trying to kill this guy, you finally kill him.
A few moments later.
Yeah, this guy can just freaking respawn. So the cops did all of that for nothing. Like, imagine going through all of that shit, seeing your coworkers die, and nearly dying yourself. And when you finally kill the guy, you find out that he's across the fucking map doing it all over again, bro.
Damn, man, look at that, look! Tight, yeah!
So for those of you who don't know Breaking Bad, it's a show about Walter and Jesse. They're drug dealers who cook meth and sell it to make a lot of money. Now this obviously means working with other criminals. And one of those criminals is Tuco, who's this big cartel gang boss in the area. Now this guy is crazy as hell. Like, he'll probably kill you for saying the wrong thing or just looking at him the wrong way. Being one of his henchmen means you're around him 24/7. And that means the slightest mess up could literally be the end of your life. And that's exactly what happened in this one scene. Okay, so in this scene, Walter and Jesse are doing a deal with Tuco. It's all going normal, nothing too crazy. They finish the deal, and right as they're about to go, one of Tuco's henchmen is trying to act all tough and says,
just remember who you're working for.
And he just made the biggest mistake of his life. For some reason, Tuco loses his shit over this and starts crashing out on this dude.
You're just speaking for me! Like, I ain't got the goddamn sense to speak for myself!
Things are getting hot, so Walter tries to cool everyone off, and he's like, hey, can we all just relax? And for a second, it seems like Tuco has cooled his beans.
Heisenberg says, relax. Orale, Holmes. I'm relaxed. I'm relaxed.
Yeah, Tuco beats this dude's ass until he fucking dies. Like, bro died just because he was trying to act tough, bro. Like, I was not kidding when I said Tuco would kill you for saying the wrong thing. Not much needs to be said about this one. You work late at night, checking cameras to make sure that nothing crazy happens. Not bad, right? Yeah, but forgot to mention that you got these haunted animatronics that will kill you the moment your power runs out. And the pay isn't even worth it. Like, you got me f***ed up if you think I'm going through all of that for a measly $120. Get that out of my face. Working for the SCP Foundation has to be the worst job in all of fiction. Like, your job is to either babysit or capture the weirdest and scariest creatures imaginable. Like, there's the peanut that snaps your neck when you're not looking, a skin disease that turns you into this, and this thing that will kill you if you look at its face. Bro really thinks he's an Enderman, bro. Like, you're not that guy. Working for the SCP Foundation means you'll either die the most brutal death imaginable or live the rest of your life in constant fear. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe. Peace out.